begin in a comfortable seated position. You can bring your legs, just like mine, crisscross applesauce. So you can bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open, whichever is more comfortable for you. Feel your sit bones root into the ground, lifting tall through the crown of your head. And go ahead, close your eyes. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Just starting to notice your breath. Notice your chest and your stomach rise and fall with each round. Notice the air as it passes over your top lip. And we'll start to build our breath as you take that big filling inhale through your nose. Press your belly button out, expand your ribs, lift your chest, and your collarbones lift. And as you exhale, you draw your belly button in, let your ribs collapse, let your chest fall, collarbones settle. And again, breathing deep from the bottom, exhaling from the bottom. As you inhale, think about creating space and lifting tall. And as you exhale, think about drawing your pelvic floor and your belly button together. Each exhale, a reminder to squeeze. Working to maintain that slow, steady, and deep breath, full breath, throughout our practice today. And we'll start to bring a little bit of movement. As you inhale, lift a little taller. As you exhale, bring your right ear to your shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, open your eyes. Inhale, lift your arms up, palms together at the top, look up. As you exhale, twist to the right, bring your hands all the way down. Left hand on your right knee, lifting tall, twisting, looking over your back shoulder. Inhale, lift back through center. Exhale, twist left, looking over your left shoulder, right hand on your left knee. Inhale, lift back up. Let's move with your breath. Exhale, twist right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Keeping your sit bones on your mat, exhale your right hand down and start to bend your elbow, reach over the top. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left hand comes down, start to bend your elbow, reach over the top. Inhale, lift up. Moving with your breath, exhale, right hand down, reach over. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand down, reach over. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand. Inhale up. This time as you exhale, slowly start to fold forward, taking your time, reaching out, letting your head hang. Noticing your hips. Inhale, slowly start to walk your hands in. We'll switch your feet. If you're sitting cross-legged, take a big inhale, lifting up. And again, very slowly start to exhale forward till your fingertips touch. Let your head hang. Inhale, walk your hands back. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing your toes. Press into your palms, lift your hips up, let your head fall back. And release, come back down, hips on the mat. Bring your feet, plant your feet hip distance apart. Press into your palms, lift your hips, let your head fall back. Opening up across your shoulders, your chest. Exhale, lower your hips back down. And let's slowly make your way onto your back, keeping your feet planted, pressing your palms into the mat. We're going to inhale your hips up into the air, pressing into your heels. You can slowly walk your shoulders underneath you, interlock your fingers. Press in and breathe. Exhale, release your bind slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest. Beautiful. Reach around the outside of your knees to bind your foot or your big toe. Send your feet into the air, pulling your knees into your chest. Bottoms of your feet are facing the ceiling. Keeping the small of your back on the mat. Maybe you rock side to side, massaging your spine and your low back muscles. And let's release your left foot. Left foot comes down onto the mat long. Keeping your right foot in your hand, pull your knee down a little bit more. Isolating that right hip. Exploring that position, exploring that posture. Inhale, your left leg comes back up. And let's start to release your right foot down onto the mat. Right foot comes down. And again, we're pulling your left knee towards the floor, exploring this position. And bring both feet back up. Release your bind, send your feet straight up, pull your toes back towards you. Take a moment to breathe in candle. And release your feet onto the mat. We'll hug your knees into your chest one more time. Slowly start to rock forward and back, gaining some momentum to sit yourself all the way up. And then make your way into tabletop on your hands and knees. So your palms are right under your shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. Your fingertips are spread wide. Take a big inhale. Let your belly drop down. Lift your chin up. As you exhale, tuck your chin around your back. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Empty out completely. And then inhale, lift back. Exhale, round. 3 more, moving with your breath. We'll meet in a neutral spine. Inhale your left hand into the air, thumb face up like you're shaking somebody's hand. Take your right foot back behind you. Reaching in opposite directions, natural traction. Taking a big inhale here, reaching out. As you exhale, draw your elbow towards your knee. Inhale out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale, bring your hand down. Tuck your left toes under. Lift your hips up, reaching your right toes for the ceiling. Come into a three-legged dog. Head hangs between your shoulders. You can bend your right knee, circle your ankle. Explore this posture. And exhale your right foot onto the mat. Maybe you walk the dog, lifting one heel and then the other. Exploring, loosening, noticing all that you can. And press both heels down. Press your shoulders open. Inhale your shoulders over your hands. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows stand tight, look forward. Inhale, pull through to upward facing dog. Exhale, back to down dog. And lower your knees back down onto your mat. Coming into table position. Collecting yourself here. Inhale, your right hand comes up like you're shaking somebody's hand. Your left foot goes back, reaching in opposite directions. Deep breath. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale out. Exhale your right hand on the mat. Curl your left toe or your right toes under. Lift your hips up and back, reaching your left toes for the ceiling. Again, exploring here. And bring your left foot onto the mat. Again, exploring this posture. And then lower your heels. Find some stillness. Inhale, bring your shoulders over your hands. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, pull through to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold here. Lift your right toes into the air, reaching them long. And exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. Inhale up. Right knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale up. And let's step your right hand all the way through between your hands. Your right foot between your hands. Bring your right hand to the inside of your foot. Palms are flat. You can use a block here if you need. And we're just slowly going to start to rock forward, exploring this position. Bring your hips close to the mat. Back leg is straight. And from here, find some stillness. Inhale your right hand up, looking past your fingers. Exhale down. Keeping your right shoulder against the inside of your knee, lift your left hand up. You can stay on your back toes or you can turn your back foot down to give you a little more support. And exhale back down. Split your hands, split your foot with your hands. Inhale, step your back foot forward, coming into a standing split. Leading with your chest, letting your head just hang heavy. Slowly start to walk your left foot in towards your right. Let your head hang for just a moment. Inhale, lengthen out. Look toward the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Circle your arms up, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump your feet back. And lower down, chaturanga, elbow stand, gaze forward. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog, holding here. Let's lift your left toes into the air, reaching tall, reaching long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Bring your left hand to the inside of your foot and explore this posture here. Maybe you rock front to back, pressing your hip down towards the mat. Maybe you open that knee up to the side. And find some stillness. Inhale your left hand to the back. Look past your fingertips. Exhale down. Keeping your left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Lift your right hand up. From here you can stay on your back toes or you can turn your foot down. Give yourself a little extra support. Exhale down. Split your foot with your hands. Slowly start to bring your right foot up. About half the distance. Legs are straight. Hang over that left leg. And walk your feet together at the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Circle your arms up, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump your feet back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Pausing here. Slowly start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Hands back towards your feet. And then we're going to walk your feet out to the sides of your mat. You're going to slowly start to lower your hips down toward the earth. Lifting your chest, lifting your chin. Rock side to side, get comfortable. And you can settle in. Elbows come to the outsides or to the insides of your knees, pressing them open. Palms together. Lengthen your spine and breathe. From here, if you would like, you can extend your right arm out till your fingertips touch. Lift your left hand up and look past your fingers. If you'd like to take this a step further, you can create a bind by reaching your left hand behind your back, your right hand around your leg. Create that bind and then twist and look up. Release that bind. Exhale back through center. Reset here, lengthening out. And if you'd like, we can take this a step further. Take your left hand out, right hand up, look past your fingers. If you'd like, you can create that bind, reaching around, and then twisting up. Breathe. exhale, release, reach back up. And hands through heart center, settling in. Just a moment more. And exhale, bring your hands down. Start to straighten your legs out. Beautiful. Let your head hang. Keep your feet right where they are. And we'll slowly start to walk your hands out, coming into a wide downward dog. Feet are wide. Letting your head hang between your shoulders. And start to walk your feet a little bit closer. We'll bring your shoulders over your hands and lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, hold here. Open up those hips, the front of your hips. Hips are off the ground. You're pressing into your palms, lifting your chest and shoulders toward the ceiling. Pressing into the tops of your feet. Pulling yourself forward and up. Bring your chin to the right. Inhale up. Chin to the left. Inhale up. Bring your knees down. Let your hips come all the way back onto your heels. Lowering down. Big toes are touching. Knees can be apart or together. Your choice. Hands are out, reaching long. Let your forehead come down on your mat. Inhale, let's walk your hands forward on your mat so your hips come above your knees. You're going to keep your chest pressed down, keep your chin up, gazing forward, opening up through your chest, your shoulders. And slowly start to sink your hips back onto your heels, coming to child's pose. Inhaling, coming onto hands and knees. You're going to continue to lower yourself all the way down until you're on your stomach. Let's extend your right arm straight out to the side. Your palm is even with your shoulder. Fingertips are spread wide. Your left hand is in a push-up position, your left shoulder. You're going to slowly press into your left palm, rolling yourself open, stacking your shoulders and your hips. From here, you can take your left foot, plant it behind your right knee to give you some support. Let your head relax. Your left hand can stay where it is, or you can bring it behind your back. And we're going to stay here for just a few breaths. Opening up your shoulder. If it ever becomes too much, you can unwind, bring your foot in front. And if you can handle a little bit more, you can open up just a bit more. And release. Bring your hand back down to support yourself as you slowly start to unroll and come out of that big sensation in the shoulder. Take your time. We're going to walk your right hand in the push-up position by your shoulder. Left hand is going to be straight out from your shoulder. Hand is parallel to your shoulder. Start to press into your right hand, stacking your shoulders, stacking your hips. You can take your right foot behind you for support. Relax your head. You can stay here, you can unwind a little bit if it becomes too much, or you can increase it by taking your right hand behind your shoulder and relax. slowly start to bring your right hand back in front to support yourself as you slowly start to unroll, taking your time, coming out of it. And release. Press into both palms. You're going to lift yourself back up into table. Knees directly under your hips, palms under your shoulders. Take an inhale, lift your right hand up, unwinding. As you exhale, sweep your right hand underneath. You're going to reach as far as you can before you lower your elbow, shoulder, and ear onto the mat. You can stay here, support yourself with your left hand, or you can reach out in front of you. Holding here. Feeling a nice stretch across your shoulder blades. If your left hand is out straight, bring it back in to support yourself. Press into your palm. Inhale, lifting up, unwinding, reaching up. And exhale your hand back on your mat. We'll switch sides. Inhale your left hand up. Exhale, thread the needle, sweep it under. Reach as far as you can before you put that elbow, shoulder, and ear on the mat. From here, your right hand can stay where it is, or you can reach out in front of you, holding here. And bring that right hand back in. If it's outstretched, press into your palm, lifting all the way up, unwinding, lifting your left hand up, and exhale back down to the ground. Beautiful. From here, we're going to stretch out your right leg. Right leg reaches behind you. And then you're going to tuck it behind your left knee. So we're crossing over it. Take your feet wide, and you're going to sit back down in between your heels. So from the front, it's going to look like this. From here, you can take your feet out as wide or keep them as close as you need, taking a big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly start to fold forward, letting your head hang heavy. We're going to be here for a few moments. Big sensation in the hips. Use your breath to steady your mind, calm your body. Slowly start to come out of it, taking your time. Using both hands, uncross your legs. Plant your feet, knees are bent, hands are supporting you. We're just going to rock your knees from side to side. A little bit of windshield wiper action. Loosen up your hips. Notice the sensations that you're feeling in your hips. Good. And relax. We're going to come back into tabletop position on your hands and knees. And this time we're going to take your left foot back behind you. Left foot back behind you. Tuck it behind your right knee. Feet go wide. And you're going to sit back. Sit back in that space between your heels. Knees are stacked. Inhaling up.
And exhale, fold.
Let your head hang. Close your eyes. Be present and breathe. Slowly start to lift out of it, taking your time. Big sensations. Use both hands. Uncross your legs. And again, we'll plant your hands back to support yourself. Rotate your knees from side to side. Again, noticing all the sensations that you feel. And release. We're going to go ahead and lie flat on your back. So taking your time, extend your legs out. Bring your hands at heart center. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower yourself down. Bring your hands down alongside you. Bend your knees, planting your feet. And again, we'll lift your hips up. Interlock your fingers behind your hips. Start to walk your shoulders underneath yourself. Lifting your hips high. And release that bind. Slowly lower yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you rock side to side, massaging your low back muscles. From here, we'll let your knees fall over to the right. Extend your left hand, look past your left fingertips. Letting go of that big, long, powerful breath. Finding a more natural breathing pattern. Eyes are closed. Inhale, knees back through center. And we'll switch, let them drop over to the left. Extend your right hand out, look past your right fingertips. Letting go a little bit more. Inhaling, back knees through center. Give them a nice squeeze and release. Bring your feet onto the mat. Knees are bent. And let your knees fall open. Bring the soles of your feet together. Arms can be alongside you, or you can bring one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach. Pausing here for just a moment. Taking in all of our practice, all of the benefits. Letting them wash over you. And let's extend your legs out, pressing your feet to the corners of your mat and relaxing, letting your feet just hang. Bring your hands down alongside you, palms face up. Settling in, letting go. Eyes are closed. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, but a natural breath, not forced. Then then start to relax, starting at the crown of your head, through your face, your forehead, your eyes. Your jaw relaxes, your tongue relaxes away from the top of your mouth. Muscles in your necks ease. Down your shoulders, your arms, all the way down to your hands, your fingers. They just rest. Coming back to your chest, you notice your heart beat free. Your ribs expand and contract with each breath. Stomach rising and falling. And into your hips. We carry a lot of tension here. Take a breath. Let it go. Continuing it down through your thighs, your knees, your quads, your calves, all the way down to your toes. Relaxed, at ease, present. Nothing you need to be doing. You are right where you are supposed to be. Letting that wash over you. Give yourself a break, mind and body. Giving yourself the space to just be, to breathe, to let go, and take rest. Slowly bring yourself back to the sound of my voice. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, creating movement. Noticing all the sensations that come flooding back as you roll your wrists and your ankles. Maybe you turn your head from side to side. With your eyes still closed, bring your feet together, bring your hands together overhead, reaching long in opposite directions, big stretch. Exhaling right where you are, settle in. And again, inhale, reach out. This time as you exhale through your mouth, a big lion's breath exhale, bring your knees into your chest, empty out completely, and once you're completely emptied out, let yourself roll onto your side, left or your right. Pausing here. And then slowly press yourself up and away from the ground, coming into a comfortable seated position. Bring your palms together, head bowed, eyes closed. Creating an attitude of gratitude today, first to yourself for rolling out your mat and pressing play on the video, for putting in the work, giving yourself this time, this space. I am forever grateful to each and every one of you for allowing me to be part of your yoga journey and guide you today. In yoga, we end with a word which means, the light and the love in my heart humbly bows to and honors the light and love in each and every one of yours. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day.